y'all. It's Vlogmas day 11. And I'm using the phone so I can't play the song. But yesterday, Karen ATL Shawty Boo posted on Instagram. She was making, she called it chili lasagna. And then when she posted it and I was looking, it reminded me of something that I used to cook that I called either Enchilada Casserole or taco pie. So that is what I'm going to be fixing today. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be fixing tonight. I actually haven't fixed it in a really, really long time. Like since we lived in Texas a long time. And we've been here over 6 years. So it starts off like you're making, you know, tacos or enchiladas just with your meat. You gotta brown your meat. So I've got some regular old ground beef, some 80-20 ground beef. And I'm gonna drop that in there. I'm only using half of this meat. The rest of this is for another meal. So I just break the container in half and wrap it back up. And it can go in the freezer. Hey, Miss Diaz. I'm making enchilada pie, taco casserole. I've called it 2 different things before when I made it. Hey, Purple Gang. Hey, Courtney. Stefan. All right. Okay, so that's my meat. I'm going to put some onions and peppers in there. It's good. It's like, I think of it as like a lazy way to do enchiladas. Like instead of having to roll your enchiladas one by one, you just layer it. Like, hey, Munching and Chatting, you just layer it like a casserole and then bake it. Black pepper. If y'all come get it, you can have some. I don't deliver. Lari seasoned salt. Oops. Some lemon pepper. Some garlic powder. Some onion powder. Turn that up. Rayon must have turned that down on me. So in this, I do my meat and my peppers and onions. And then it's gonna be layered, like I said, like a casserole. So you're gonna put like a little bit of meat in the bottom because you don't want the tortillas to stick. So you put a little bit of meat in the bottom like you were doing a lasagna. And then you put a layer of tortillas. And then I'm going to put refried beans. Okay. And then I'll put some cheese on top of the beans. And then we'll put another layer of tortillas. And then we're going to put the meat. Okay. More cheese on top of the meat. Another layer of tortillas. If you like enchilada sauce or even taco sauce, you can put that on top. I can't have a lot of tomatoes, so I don't do that. If I had some, I'd use some verde sauce, but I don't think I do. I'll look over there in a minute and see. But when you get to that top layer of tortillas, you can pour some sauce over the top. If you want sauce, you can even pour like canned chili, like Wolfgang chili, Wolf brand chili. You could pour that on top if you want it for, you know, a sauciness. And then you just put a bunch of cheese. And I put black olives on mine. I usually put green onions, but I didn't get any green onions, so we won't have any green onions on there this time. And put it in the oven and let it get bubbly and pretty. And take it out. And that's it. You're done. Hey Farrah. Hey Gossip Girl. Okay, let me go see if I have some verde sauce. Hold on. Nope. I got 2 different kinds of refried beans. I don't have verde, so we're not going to have sauce on it. But that's okay. It works just as well without the sauce. Hey, Fifi. Oh, it's PJ. Hey, PJ. Hey, PJ. I didn't know you had a new name, girl. Okay, so I already opened my can of refried beans. They're ready to roll. What did I do with my taco seasoning? Oh. So I'm using 2 different things of taco seasoning. I'm using a mild and a cheesy. And the taco seasoning, you know, when you put the taco seasoning in there, you add some water, so that'll give us a little sauciness. So that's why I said it's okay if you don't add just some actual sauce. And then I'm going to use this 4 cheese Mexican. And then I'm going to use some Seriously Sharp. Yeah, they have a cheesy taco seasoning. You know, me and my girls find anything with cheese. If it's cheese, we gonna find it. This is taking forever. Oh, and Asia, I don't know if you're in here yet, but I found it. I found the new Tiger Sauce Habanero Lime. I found it today. And because you're using taco sauce, y'all, don't put a bunch of salt in your meat when you're browning it. Because taco seasoning is salty, real salty. Unless you buy the low sodium. Hey, Karen. Now, the one that Karen did, she put actual chili beans. Like, she made a pot of chili beans, and she put chili beans in hers. And some people do this, and they put the black beans in there. I don't really like black beans. If I were to do beans in here, I would probably make some, I'd probably make, make a pot of pinto beans and put them in there. You don't like refried beans? I like good refried beans. Refried beans are just pinto beans. They're just pinto beans. You can actually make them yourself if you want to. You basically make a pot of beans and then put them in the refrigerator overnight. And the next day, you're going to put them in a pot with some oil and literally kind of pan fry those beans and mash them up. That's what a refried bean is. It's literally an already cooked bean, and then you refry it. But if you like pinto beans, then you'll generally like refried beans, unless you're just a texture person and you don't like it because it's mushy. If it's the texture, then I don't care what kind of bean you like, you eat, you're not gonna like it mushy. Like when I do refried beans, I'll buy these. I like the Rosarita, and I like the what's the other company? It's two Spanish companies that I like. I can't think of the name of the other Spanish company that I like. And then I also like the El Paso. I will get the El Paso. But when I make them, I actually, once I brown my meat and I add my taco seasoning, you know, drain the oil out. When I add my taco seasoning, I take some of the juice from my taco meat and I put that into the refried beans. So they get that flavor from the taco meat, and I put a little bit of butter. Hey, Real Deal. All right, we're getting close, y'all. This is almost brown. I'm doing better. I'm still bruised and battered, but my knees don't hurt as bad as they did. Now they only hurt like when I actually touch them, because it was just like, you know, anything, my clothes brushed against it, the wind blew too hard, just anything made it hurt really bad. So it's not so bad now. As far as that, my elbow still hurts. This still hurts. This is still swollen and sore. I didn't even realize that I'd hit this right here, but this is swollen, and it actually bruised way down here. Like I hit up here, this is where it hurts, but I'm bruised way down here, all the way down. It's a bruise, y'all. So I guess like I hit here and then the blood pooled down there. Hey, Edward. Yeah, I'm feeling better. All right, I think we are fully brown now, so I'm gonna get this oil out of here. Now this meat actually has a lot of oil in it. Usually the meat that I get, y'all, you know, it never doesn't really have a lot of oil. The store that I bought this from, yeah, it's got a lot of oil. It's got a lot of oil. Cause I just went to the regular grocery store. Y'all can't see it. All right, let me come over here so I can pour this out. So yesterday, y'all, I was saying that I thought I saw that one of my YouTube friends had passed. He did pass, y'all. His name was Mr. Baltimore. Everybody called him Mr. B. He also had a couple of different aliases that he's had over the years. He's been a streamer for a really long time. He had one that was like Dirty Boots. But he was a really cool guy. Liquid Lola did a stream for him about 4 or 5 months back, I believe, where she was collecting money for, she was taking donations for cancer. She had the stream set up to where the money went directly to cancer research. Because he was actually suffering with cancer, y'all. He was at peace about it, y'all. So he was just kind of, you know, living day to day. So he's been in the hospital since right before Thanksgiving, I believe. Like day before Thanksgiving, something like that. He went in the hospital. And so his daughter posted on IG that he passed. Give me a bottle of water. Thank you. Can you reach those enchiladas on top of the refrigerator? That green bag right there. Thank you. Oh, let me turn it back on. What are you looking for? Huh?
I'm waiting for the food to be ready.
Okay, well the food's not ready and it's not anywhere over there with that candy, so.
Do you have the Star Wars series?
No, you gotta make a video with that. You can go have the cereal you already got in there. What's up there? The sugar sugar cookies and whatever that other one was that we got, Lucky Charms or something. You don't need another candy cane. Hey, Lady AK. Yes, it does. It does hurt just the same. Alright, I want to taste this so I can see if the seasoning is good. Watch out. Hey, Edwana. Add some garlic and herb. Hey, Daily Grind. Hey, Martha. I'm going to put some smoked paprika. And I'm going to put some adobo in there. These bell peppers were strong, y'all. That's the main thing I'm tasting is bell pepper. Hold on, let me wash my hands and see if I have another taco seasoning. I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Some chile con limon. Yeah, Mr. B, he was really cool people. He was really cool people. He was a gamer, but he was a really good supporter. Like, he was always in everybody's stream. Even if he didn't comment, you knew he was in there. He used to tell me that for every time I made a cooking video, I owed him 5 plates. Because he was waiting on his plates coming in the mail. And every time a plate didn't come and I made another video, I owed him 5 more plates. That was parsley, y'all. You know I put parsley in everything. To me, parsley is a natural MSG. Like, it works as like a flavor enhancer. Okay, so what we're gonna do, it says we're gonna put a little bit of this in the bottom of this pan. Hey, Nina. And then we're gonna put in tortillas. We're gonna layer them in there. And then refried beans, cheese, more tortillas, etc., etc. I don't want it like extremely doughy, so I'm gonna break these apart so I can cover more of the bottom without like over layering. The same spot. All right, so the bottom is completely covered. Oh wait, I forgot to put the meat in. Meat first, y'all, so the dough doesn't stick to the bottom. Doesn't have to be a whole lot, just enough to cover the bottom. Then your tortillas. All right, now, then the refried beans. Excuse me, y'all. Look, where it's coming through the holes, it looks like ground meat. I want to put a little bit of seasoning on there because those beans are straight out of the can. They are unseasoned. I'll put a little garlic, a little black pepper, and a little onion powder. I'm putting a little bit of meat, but I'm mainly getting the juice from the meat on those beans. Okay, so now I'll put some cheese. That's the 4-cheese Mexican blend. And then this is the seriously sharp. We're gonna go back to the tortillas again. All right. Another layer, cover the bottom. This pepper makes me need to sneeze. can actually put cheese sauce in here too. Like if you buy the Rico's aged cheddar in a can, you can pour that in there. That's good in there, really good. Okay, more cheese. More cheese. Or if you're a Velveeta fan, you can put Velveeta in there. Okay. Last layer for the tortillas. Like, you don't have to tear these apart like I'm doing. Like, if you like a lot of dough, if you want this to be way heavier, use the whole things and just layer them on top of each other. Just make sure you get the whole bottom. Because if I left these whole, I'd probably take 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be 5 tortillas to cover this bottom. It'll be 5 tortillas to cover this bottom if I was, you know, just leaving them whole and trying to go around the whole circle. All right. So now we're on the top layer. So we're gonna put the rest of this meat and this juice right over the top. Because like I said, I'm not using the enchilada sauce or taco sauce or anything. So this is where all my moisture is gonna come from. And I'm gonna make sure I scrape all that goodness right on in here. No flavor left behind. I'm just gonna spread that out. All right, and now we're gonna top it with cheese. So we use all of both bags. That's 4 cups of cheese in here. Okay. So now, black olives. I would normally put black olives and green onions on here, some chives, but I forgot to get the chives. So we just have the olives. You don't like olives, you don't have to put them on there. I just like them My kids like them too. We put them on our tacos. We put them on our nachos. We put them on our pizza. We like them. You could put jalapenos on here if you like jalapenos. You could put jalapenos in between the layers if you want. I have some in the fridge. My kids don't really eat them, so I'm not going to put them on there. I'll just have some on my own plate when I get ready to eat. Did y'all watch Corey's story, his day 11 for the Kristen Case Christmas story? Did y'all watch that today? If you didn't, go catch up. Tomorrow is gonna be Scent and Mo. All right, I saw somebody say something. Hey Tasha, Edward, it depends. It depends on how much Rayon likes it. How much she kills tonight. Hey Daily Grind. Okay, so since I don't have any chives to put on here, I'm gonna sprinkle some parsley on there to give it a little color. Because normally it would have some chives on top. We're gonna put this in the oven. And everything in there is already cooked, y'all, so we're really just letting the cheese melt. Because it's cooked, like, it's already cooked. Your mom called? I'm making a enchilada casserole, taco pie, depending on what you call it. It's taco meat layered with flour tortillas, refried beans, cheese, more meat. You could add jalapenos, you could add melted cheese, like a cheese sauce, like the Rico's cheese sauce. You could add beans, you could add black beans, red beans, pinto beans, chili beans. You could add anything you wanted to it. Oh, I already had the oven on, y'all. It was on 350. Who gave me money? Wait a minute, I missed that. Somebody gave me money, y'all. I didn't even see that. Thank you, Edwana. I didn't even see that popped up. Not printed. I just gave you the ingredients. Hamburger meat, taco seasoning, refried beans, cheese, flour tortillas, and olives. And you put the bean, you had beans in yours. You had beans in yours. No, I didn't, Daily Grind. I use seasonings. But that's what I put in there. Oh, the onions. Well, that goes in my taco meat. So however you make your taco meat. Everybody doesn't put bell peppers and onions in their taco meat. However you make your taco meat, that's what goes in yours. This is how I make my taco meat. I'm Creole, so everything I cook pretty much has bell peppers, onions, and celery in it. I didn't put any celery in there because that's not what I had in the freezer. But yeah, it's got bell peppers and onions. Little girl, get out the camera. Now what are you getting? Moving my camera again. You just ate a cupcake. Dinner will be done in about 5 minutes. The cheese just has to melt. Don't hit my chair. I know you got leftover, Karen. You got leftovers over there. Yeah, Karen had bell peppers and onions in hers too. I know, because Lady AK, I have not cooked this since we were in Texas. I don't think I've cooked this since Shaylin's been alive. So no, definitely not. Rayon may have had it once. It was gone. Oh my goodness. Rayon may have had it once. But no, I have not cooked this in years. I've definitely not cooked it since we've been in Oklahoma. I completely forgot about it. Like, I don't think about stuff until someone asks me to make something, or I see somebody make something. Like, I forget about stuff that I cooked. And this was a dish that one of my little cousins, when I was living in Texas, a lot of my younger cousins stayed with me. And they had dishes that they would request for me to cook. And this was one of my cousins' things that she asked me to make. She had gone, I think she had gone to one of her friends' houses or something, and their mom had made what she called a taco pie. And she asked me to make it. And so now prior to that, I used to make what I called enchilada casserole, but instead of using flour tortillas, I use corn tortillas. Now that is has extra step to it, because you've got to cook the flour, you got to cook the corn tortillas first. Like, you have to put some oil in a pan, and you got to kind of, you know, pre-fry those tortillas. I don't know what I did with the little twister for this. But other than that, it was pretty much, well, when I did the enchilada casserole, I did corn tortillas and my taco meat, and then I used the enchilada sauce. Either the red or the green. Since my surgery and since I have an issue with tomatoes, I'm more likely to use the green, so I won't be sick after I eat it. But yeah, I still layer it the same way. Cheese, top it with cheese. I didn't put any olives on the enchilada casserole. It was just meat and cheese and sauce. You know, same stuff that would have been in enchiladas. And then bake it. My mom is the one who started me doing that, because I would ask her to make enchiladas and she didn't feel like rolling them, so she just started making it into a casserole. And so that just became a thing. starting to look ooey gooey. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna switch it over to broil and let it get a little brown to it. Somebody bring me the paper plates out of the room. Ooh, the phone not plugged in, y'all. Ouch. What you fix for dinner tonight, Karen? Unnecessary yelling. You know what? I wonder if I had a big thing of taco seasoning up here. Paprika. Nope, that's cinnamon. Because I did have a big old container of
Shayla moved
taco seasoning
the
on
where she put them.
Why you gonna say Shayla moved them? She didn't eat nothing off of a plate. You just gonna decide that just because you want to be angry at Shayla for no reason. Did you look on the side of the bed?
Yeah, they're not there.
We'll use the little to-go containers. It's fine.
No, you told me to throw those away. So.
No, I didn't. They're right there. That's not my to-go
those.
container. I told you do not throw them away. All right, we're gonna switch over to broil. We're gonna let it broil just a little bit. Get a little crispiness on that cheese. Tomorrow's trash day, so I had Rayon get all the old food out of the fridge so it can all go away tomorrow. Where'd I move my pot holder to? Oh, it fell on the floor. You were in public, a lady was cooking. No, we don't have a Publix here. We do not have Publix. We do not have Publix. We just got Winco. The way people talk about Publix, I wish we had one. right, here we go, y'all. Alright, that thing is heavy, y'all. Look at that. Wee. Taco pie. Alright, hold on, let me get these dishes and I'll dish one up for you. Y'all see that? That's it, y'all. That's it, y'all. Taco pie. That's how it be when it's done. Ooey gooey and cheesy. It's good. And you could do this if you wanted this to taste like a Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. You can take your tortillas and put them in the oven and put them under the broiler and let them brown, let them get crispy. Like let the top get crispy, flip it over, let the bottom get crispy, and then layer it. Then you get that crispy, crunchy like in the Mexican pizza. Or if you can find them, you can just get the flour tostadas, but they're really hard to find. Very few stores actually carry the flour tostadas. Thanks, y'all. So yeah, that was that. I'm gonna get off of here, fix these kids' plates so they can eat, so we can get out of here, so they can go get ready for bed. And I will see y'all in the next one. I got a couple videos I gotta do. So I will be back with something tomorrow. Thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing. And check me out for Vlogmas Day 12. Y'all come back now, yeah? Bye, y'all. Yeah, if you don't like them soft, just toast them. Just toast them. You're welcome, Martha. You're welcome, Karen. Bye, Lady AK. Bye, y'all.